Hi, it's Ben from My Cycling Coach. I hope you're well and that you're having a great day. Welcome to the video. Today I want to do a real quick video on nutrition, as I've been speaking to a lot of riders recently. They've been telling me they're struggling with their nutrition. They've been trying to look at this or make a few changes to lose weight, but also improve their fueling and how they're feeling during their rides. They're noticing they're not really making any progress with their weight loss. They're looking to do this now going into the spring and summer, just get a little bit lighter to help their riding out on the road, their hill climbing, but then the fueling as well, so they just can have more energy during their rides. Been saying, running out of energy, this is then maybe towards the end of the ride, they're struggling to complete the ride, struggling to get up then any hill climbs. But also as part of any structured workouts, the latter intervals during a session, they're really struggling to complete those because they feel like their energy levels are just completely dropping. So this, with the weight loss and the struggle with the fueling combined, is where they're getting a bit frustrated and seeing a plateau. So quick tip today, you may be finding the same at the moment. What I will often ask riders when they're explaining this to me is, have they got any structure to their nutrition and their diet throughout the week? And they will often say, not really, no, just eating as and when they want to, whenever they feel is right or whenever they can with everything else they've got going on in their life. And I say, okay. And then I will ask, let's just go back a step then. Have you got any structure with the training or the riding you're doing at the moment? Are you looking at where you're doing your workouts, what time, how long, the different types of workouts? And they will also then say, no, not really. I've increased the volume of my riding. I'm doing more riding, doing more mileage now as I go into spring and summer. Maybe just try maybe a few shorter rides during the week, a longer ride at the weekend. Now and again, maybe put some efforts in, a bit of hill climbing, but that is sort of the extent of the structure there. And I say, well, this is, in terms of the nutrition and fueling side of things, completely understandable that then not achieving the weight loss there or the fueling, because if you haven't got any structure with the training, the on-bike side of things, then it's a lot harder to have any structure at all off the bike with the nutrition and the diet. I often find with riders, if you've got that structure there on the bike, where you're doing your training sessions, how long they're going to be, maybe the time of day you're going to be performing them, and what the focus of that workout is. This then automatically gives you a much better focus off the bike with the nutrition, because you've got that structure in place on the bike. It's then a lot easier to bring the structure into your nutrition and your diet as well. And if you haven't got that on with the training, then this is completely understandable why you may just be drifting a little bit with the nutrition, eating as and when you want to. So if you've been struggling with some of the things I mentioned earlier in the video, and you haven't got any structure in place on the bike, and I'm not talking, every single workout is planned and structured down to a T. If you have got this, then that's absolutely brilliant. But if you haven't, then just look at maybe, okay, where are you training in the day? Can you make that more structured through the week? So the time of day that you're training at. This can then really help you with your fueling prior. Which meals should you be focusing on? The amounts of those meals are going to compose of in terms of carbohydrates, proteins and fats, where you should be having that. So if you get the time of where you're training there, that's going to really help you. The duration as well then, and this can really help with the amounts. Of course, obviously, if it's a shorter workout, you won't need to eat as much. If it's more intense workout, you may need to make sure you're having some carbohydrate there, so you have got that energy available. Obviously, if it's a longer workout of the weekend, that's where you're going to maybe need to have a bit of a bigger meal prior. And just having that structure in place on the bike automatically is going to allow you to sit down and say, okay, now I know I've got these rides through the week. I know I'm training at this time of day. I know that this workout's maybe going to be a bit harder. This one's going to be a bit easier. Much easier then to start implementing a few little changes into your diet, into your nutrition. And this is going to then allow you to start making progress with your weight loss, but also going into the rides with more energy, which means you're going to be able to get more out of your training and your riding and make more progress there as well. So quick one on nutrition there today, guys. I hope you found that useful. If you did, as always, please drop a like on the video. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to receive our most recent content. Any comments, as always, we'd love to hear from you, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your riding, fuel smart, ride strong.